Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. It's been a couple of weeks since the last update and I've got some new stuff ready. So I've been working on improving surfaces and especially the surface maps, getting ready for exploration and landing your ship and building on planets and tile upgrades and stuff. So let me just quickly turn this audio down a fraction. Yep, okay, better. Right. If we inspect planets now, you'll see we have something that actually kind of resembles a surface map. Um, so I might just walk through how it works a little bit in case you guys are interested. We can look at a few different planets, I guess, to start with. And so different planet types, like this is a frozen moon, will have different tile sets that their surfaces are generated from. If we look at more of like a Venusian world, you'll see it's more like arid and deserty. So we got deserts and wastelands, etch plains, versus like this oceanic world. This should be just all oceans and sea. What's this, a tropical sea here? Right, if we take back another look at this main world here, so basically how this works is, I talked about it kind of like maybe 7 or 8 months ago now. You have a sheet which I can bring up. I'll just open Paint here. Okay, so this is the tile sheet that I'm using. You can see that that is the desert there. That's the grass. Now, none of the transitions are present on this sheet, and that's because the system I've designed basically builds its own transitions. So when you make a tile set, I'll bring up the program clips here. If we look at WarpTech tiles, so these are the tile sets that I'm using in this game. When you make a tile set, you just declare what the tile types are and which coordinate the graphic is for that type. So for example, here we've got barren is coordinate 0, 1, so barren is this tile here, right? Then what you do when you make a subset, so I've made a bunch of different subsets here. Actually, the subsets just inherit from the primary transition type. So then we set a bunch of transitions. So for example, grassland, I've just told it I want it to be able to go from grassland to forest, hills, desert, and marsh. And then if we get a marsh, I want that to transition to these other things. And then based on the rules that you input here, so if I change these rules, all these graphics will get updated immediately, basically, or the next time we build the program. So all of these transitions, like the corner pieces, these straights, that's all built automatically. So now whenever I do a graphics update, if I want to improve the look of these tiles, I just change one 64 by 64 pixel image and all of the corresponding transitions for that image get automatically updated. So it's a really quite a good system in terms of time saving, although it took a couple of weeks to get implemented. Now, every time I run it, I'm saving hours and hours of time of graphics building. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have ready for today. Oh, I also should just quickly talk about rivers. So I don't know if we've seen any of them. If we look at more of a deserty world or a frozen world, this looks like it might be a tropical world. Here we go. So there's a river spawn up here. It's just coming out of a spring. I might make some different catchment sort of river starts as well. And then it generates a river path. The rivers can terminate at another river. So here you see there was a river originally, which probably went like this or something. And then it formed a tributary as a termination point. You can also form deltas, like here is a delta as a termination, or it can just run off the map. And the maps can, the rivers can be really long. So here we've got quite a long one that just, so how it works is it makes the map and it declares all the tiles, and then certain tiles rivers can spawn on. So then it will run a second pass after the map's been generated, and it will look at each tile, and if a river can start, and there's a chance that it will or won't start, then if say this tile gets picked for start a river, it then generates the entire path and applies this graphic onto the already drawn map. Yeah, cool. All right, well, I think that's all for today, guys. And then next update is going to be like landing your ship. So we'll just pop back to our ship over here. So you're going to be able to land, you know, do a descending orbit. You'll come in, you'll land on, pick a tile and land maybe here or whatever. And then you'll see your ship come in and land on the tile. And then, yeah, then we're really getting to fun stuff like adding tile upgrades, making bases, building, you know, mines and ore refineries on planet surfaces and things. That's all to come soon, hopefully, now that this is all implemented. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll hopefully have some more content ready soon. All right, bye now.